Okay, so I'm going to try to upload this video here again. I already uploaded it one time, but the quality of the video wasn't very good. So we got a box blade for our BX23s, and we kind of was looking around the dealership. So we'll go ahead and get the video started right here, and hopefully it's a little bit better quality this time. I know a few of you guys watched it already, so I don't know if any of the same people will watch it, but here it is. So we're walking around here at my local Kubota dealership. Kind of noisy right now. There's a train going by over there. But I'm just kind of looking around, seeing what kind of equipment they got in here. They don't really have a whole lot of options for construction equipment. They got this SVL 65, and actually this is the Kubota dealership I was talking about that didn't rent any equipment out. They didn't used to rent equipment out, but as of this year, they've just started renting equipment out. This SVL 65-2, it's just got the ROPS, no cab. It's up for rent, and they got it for rent or for sale. So they got it listed at $58,900, but I think the stipulation on that to sell it is it's got to be in the rental fleet for at least 6 months or something. So they'll probably rent equipment out for about 6 months and then put it up for sale. And as far as excavators, they got this Kubota U55-5, and it's just got the ROPS, and it's also for rent or sale. They got 74.5 on it. Now, that's not including taxes or anything like that, but this right here is another machine I don't believe that they can sell until like 6 months, since they've put it in their rental fleet. So I believe they told me in like July that U55 and that SVL 65 with just the ROPS will be up for sale. If anybody wants to buy it, that'll be an option. But here's this U48-5. It's got a cab, and it's for sale. I'm not sure on the price of this machine here. They also got this U35-4. Now this right here is a machine that I was originally going to start out with, was a U35. The U35, this one here has got the angle blade up and down, or angle side to side. The KX40's got the 6-way blade, but they don't have any KX40s here. And I believe this excavator here is the last one they got in stock at the local Kubota dealership. Got a thumb and everything. All of them here have thumbs on them. And this one's got a cab. It's the KX80-4. I believe it's got the angle blade. Yep. Here's a construction grade backhoe, a TLB tractor loader backhoe. This is the M62. Just got the ROPS. I don't know if Kubota offers these with a cab on them or not. I'm sure they do, but I've not seen one with a cab, to be honest. These are pretty nice machine. I ran a M62. Well, I can't remember what I ran before, but it may have been the next size down from this. I'm not sure exactly what the next size is down from this right off the top of my head, but I ran that TLB and it was pretty nice. Plenty of bush hogs if you guys are looking for bush hogs. Now let's see here. Loud truck going by. Here's a loader, an R640. Got a cab, bucket on it. It's a pretty nice machine. One of these would probably be a pretty good rental if you had the money to buy it and let it set for a minute. If you could get one of these in with some sort of a business or something, renting it out, it'd probably do pretty good. They got plenty of tractors in stock here. They got some smaller ones down at the other end. We may show you guys those, but they got some logging equipment. They sell a bunch of logging equipment here, and they got some campers for sale. I'm not sure if those campers are just what they get on trade-ins or what, or they may just buy them just to sell them. I'm not real sure. So this dealership also sells these trailers here, the orange line. I think they are a Big Tex trailer. I think they're made by Big Tex. and they seem to be some pretty nice trailers. I'm going to have to be getting me another trailer here soon if I start buying a little bit heavier equipment or any more equipment at all, because I've been trying to use that dump trailer and also rent the dump trailer out, but it's getting hard to rent the dump trailer out and still have something to haul equipment, because sometimes I got it rented out and I need to haul some equipment and I don't have any way to move it, so I'm going to have to be buying me an equipment trailer here real soon. This trailer right here is a 16K trailer. They're a well-built, stout trailer. But I can't believe the price difference on these 16K trailers versus like a 14K trailer, how much the price actually does jump up. But they're beefy though. Got the oil bath axles. The nice, I don't know, I think those are 14 ply tires. That trailer right there is a Sure Track. Not sure who makes the Orange Line brand trailers, but right here it does say Big Tex Trailers. So I would say probably Big Tex, but there's a couple Sure Track gooseneck dump trailers over there. A little bit better view close up of the Sure Track dump trailer. Now these got the onboard chargers already built into them. Most dump trailers do that you look at, but Mort's dump trailer does not have the built-in or the onboard charger. Comes with one battery. This nice big toolbox on the front for chains, and you could add another battery in here. They should come standard with 2 batteries, because one just is not enough in my opinion. This is a 14K trailer. There's a specs. It's a 16 foot long, I guess 6 foot wide, I don't know. 7K axles. Pretty good looking trailer. I think it's only 6 foot wide. Maybe 7, I'm not real sure. It must have some ramps somewhere, yep. They pull right out the back there, kind of like the Morts. That's pretty handy. I have seen some trailers that have the ramps on the sides before, and that's just really unhandy. I think we already showed you guys the SSV65, the wheel skid steer. It's got a cab. They've got plenty of lawnmowers. Here's some more tractors right here. Bunch of tractors. Got that SVL 70 or 97-2 sitting over there with a cab. I believe that's for sale, or will be. Got a bunch of mulcher heads right there. Got a bunch of used equipment. I'm not sure. I think all that stuff maybe just like trade-ins and stuff. Old Kubota 7100. Decent looking tractors right here. Must be trade-ins. Nice side by side. X1100C. Here's a Bobcat T190 track skid steer. Looks like she may have a few hours on her. Does have a cab. It's pretty dirty on the inside there. Not terrible. This B26 little backhoe. That was something I was kind of thinking about buying. I believe they added this machine here into their rental fleet. This would be the next size backhoe up from the little BX23s that I have. So they've got plenty of bush hogs here. Plenty of skid steer attachments, buckets, tooth buckets, smooth buckets. They got this here. I believe that's a sweeper attachment for a skid steer. Some grapples right there. I believe these grapples right here may be for the BX series, I'm guessing. And then I'd say these grapples here are probably maybe the next size up, like the B series tractors. Here's some skid steer bush hogs. These are Kubota brand skid steer bush hogs. Not sure what the price is on these. I'd like to find that out. If I ever get a skid steer, I will probably end up buying a bush hog for it. some more grapples, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I believe all this stuff right here was probably for sale. A bunch of logging equipment. I believe all that logging equipment there is for sale. Some skidders. They got several skidders. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 10. Some Vela bunchers. Tiger Cat. I believe this place here is a Tiger Cat dealer. Also, as well as a Kubota dealer. Yeah, right there. It's Ricer Equipment, Kubota, and Tiger Cat. So they've got plenty of the BX23s here. Not sure if they just sell a bunch of these or why they got so many in stock, but that's the tire I got on mine. I believe they're R14. This is kind of the style of a tire I wanted, but it got sent with the wrong tire for some reason, and I just didn't really worry about it. I think these are the R4s, I believe. That's what I actually did want with my little BX that I bought. But these tires here seem to do pretty good in muddy conditions. I've ran some BX tractors with the R4s on them, and they kind of seem to fill up a little bit easier with mud. Okay folks, so it's been about a week now, but we did get the tire put back on the dump trailer. The new tire that I had replaced, that one I ran the nail through the sidewall, put a tube in it. The tube wasn't holding up, so we got that fixed. And we actually rented the dump trailer out just 2 days ago, so that worked out pretty good. My other tires, they're still doing all right. They're getting a little bald, but they'll work for now. We also got the box blade put on the BX, and we've been using it a little bit. I actually used the box blade for a little job. I smoothed up a driveway for somebody, and it worked excellent. So I was real happy with the box blade. The driveway was really rough, and it had some ruts and stuff in it, and it just made it super easy, and it was pretty quick. I was just filling the box blade up and dragging the gravel over in the ruts, filling them up, and it worked out great. So we're going to be putting this up for rent here shortly, and see if anybody wants to rent just a box blade for their small compact tractor, or we'll probably just give them the option to rent our subcompact with the box blade. So we'll see how it goes. So we're kind of going to give you guys a little video of working this box blade, kind of see how it does. I'll show you guys a little bit of how it does on my driveway here. And it's nice having the loader on the front when you're running the box blade, so you can pick up some stone if you need to and move it around a little bit. But sometimes you really got to watch out for your bucket, so you can't get as close to cars and stuff with it on there. So we're going to try to take that loader off there real quick. I've never had it off before, but it looks pretty simple to remove. I haven't tried it, but I want to go ahead and give it a try here and see what happens. So I'm pretty sure you got to put some pressure down on the ground, then unlock this, get around to the other side here, unlock this side. Got some grease on me. Then I believe you got to drop your legs somehow. Unlock the drop down legs right here. Let's get around to the other side. Okay, so now we'll try to pick it back up and see if the legs drop down. Yep. Oh yeah, they're dropping down. There we go, curled my bucket, lifted it up, now they locked into place there. Now the loader's lifting up off there. We'll go ahead and shut the tractor off for this, but I guess this just pulls up. Well, wait a second here. Yep, got a little lock thing there. Maybe I got to pull that out. There we go. Then I think these pull up somehow. There we go. They just pull straight up. They're a little tough with one hand. But I think that's good to go, it looks like. I think now all we need to do is just back out from under it and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start it up here and see what happens. Well, that was pretty quick and easy. That's the first time I ever done that. Real simple. I mean, the backhoe is real easy to unhook too, but that's even faster. I'm going to go ahead and crank my top link all the way up. That way it'll kind of angle my box blade up, and I'll be able to kind of back drag everything with this back blade here, and it'll kind of smooth everything out real nice and just be real nice and smooth. Get all them little humps and stuff, all them ridges down. All right, we got our top link adjusted. Now we kind of got that blade angling up so we can back drag everything with that back blade right there. And we'll see how it does. Alright, well, so there you have it. I mean, it looks a lot better than what it did, sort of. My driveway kind of looks like crap. I'm going to be doing some work to it here soon. It needs new stone, but we'll show you here for a second. Well, kind of up the side of my driveway here, pretty much where you see them ruts, I'm going to cut some of that topsoil out, kind of come up through here, and about where this car is sitting right here, I'm kind of going to go up and over and into about the corner of my garage. I'm going to take all this topsoil, peel it off, and we're going to put some gravel. I'm going to gravel this whole area so that way I can put some attachments here and maybe park a trailer or something right in here, and just kind of keep everything out of the mud and stuff. And then I'm going to probably drag a lot of this gravel that's on my driveway off and just shove it in here and get some fresh gravel to put over my driveway. And it's a sloppy mess now because I don't have a whole lot of room to turn around, and people pulling in my yard there and trailers backing in the yard. It makes a mess in the wintertime. It always gets like this every year around here. So we're going to put the loader back on the BX here, pull it in the garage, and then we'll kind of pick you guys back up there. Okay, so we're back in the garage here. We got the BX back in the garage, and we got the loader hooked up to it right here also. So the loader was really easy to hook back up. It was just about as fast as it was to unhook, and I did that with one hand, and it was the first time I ever done it, but it's real simple. I was pretty surprised. The backhoe is real simple too to unhook once when you figure out how to do it. Maybe I'll make a video unhooking the backhoe and the loader one of these days, and I'll post that up on YouTube. But as far as the box blade, it's a 4-foot box blade. I'm pretty happy with it. So we got these rippers here. It's got a couple different settings. I've dropped them down and used them before. They work pretty good. One thing I don't really like, that's kind of inconvenient with these rippers, is they got these little pins here. I mean, you almost got to use a pair of pliers to get these pins out. You got to squeeze them and pull them up out of here, and then change your blade and then drop them back down in there with a pair of pliers. Some style blades, they have like just a regular cotter pin that just goes through and you can pull it out pretty easy. But with these, you almost need a pair of pliers. So this is a 4-foot blade. I was actually debating on going with a 5-foot blade. I was going to buy a used one like off of Facebook or something, but I just ended up buying a new blade. I said heck with it because I couldn't find a 4-foot blade, because I went ahead and made up my mind that I was going to buy a 4-foot blade, and I'm happy I did, because when you fill this box up, you can still pull it with a tractor, but you kind of lose traction a little bit. And I don't know if you guys seen me talking about another video about them tires right there. I was originally going to get the R4 tires. These are the R14s. And I seen another video, a guy on Facebook, he actually did the test with his BX with some R4 tires and some R14 tires. He was in some dirt, and he was like doing a pull test to see how much pull he could get out of them without breaking traction. And he actually pulled more weight with these R14 tires right here in dirt. So that's pretty cool. They do seem to do better in the dirt and mud, because I've actually ran a little BX series tractor with the R4 tires, and it seemed like it was really easy to get stuck. But I had this in some pretty good mud this past week. So I used the box blade on a little side job like I was saying, and it worked awesome. I couldn't ask for anything better, and It didn't really take all that long. It was a pretty good sized driveway. It was uphill, and it had some big ruts and stuff in it. And the little tractor did pretty good. It took me a few hours to get it all graded up nice and smooth, and then I put some 304 on top of what I graded, and I smoothed it back out with the box blade, and it worked slick. It was nice. I probably couldn't have done it a whole lot faster with a skid steer, honestly. This was pretty quick. I'd have been faster with a skid steer probably, but the box blade worked pretty good. But yeah, I do think the box blade is going to make a good rental. I don't necessarily know that it'll rent out real good by itself for other people to come pick it up and use it on their tractor. But I'd say pair it up with my little subcompact. If I rent out the blade with the subcompact, I think it'll do pretty good renting out that way. And I'll let the loader bucket go with it too, so people can still move some stone around. But we'll give the option with the box blade on the BX23s or the backhoe, whatever they want. And we'll see how it goes. But well, guys, if you made it this far in this video, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.